Yep, today we're about to get into something a little different, a little bit more simple but effective. Maybe a little beat upgrade for my son-in-law. Yeah. You almost ready? Oh, that's not my son-in-law, that's my daughter. MD8Q2. Now we're gonna run this back. Hey, you ready or what?
Yeah, I'm ready.
There he is right there, man.
I'm excited since you told me about it.
All right, man.
Finally here.
All right, let's see
I
how quickly
appreciate
we
it.
can knock it out. So we're not gonna be doing anything wild and crazy in this truck, but it's just gonna be enough for quick, easy, effective bass. Of course, we can go all out, and we'll probably do more later. Of course, the mids and highs and stuff like that, they're all gonna be factory. They sound pretty good, they're all right. We're just trying to add a little bit of low end to this system and make it sound a little bit better. One of the things I told him while I was building our F-250 was, as soon as I pulled these 6.5s out, he can have them. We'll throw a little amp on them, a little high-low converter to tap into the sub signal in the back. He'll be good to go. The Gately audio box, of course. This thing sounded good in our truck, it's gonna sound good in his. We got a little bit of sky high here. Gonna need some 2-aught and a little bit of 1-aught, some 0 gauge, red and black. This will do right here. Yep. Since this is quick, easy bass, we're gonna tap into that signal that's already back there with an HLC2. We got the wire, we got the ring terminals, we got the fuse blocks, we got the high-low converter. Let's go grab the amp and let's grab the box. 6.5s. This thing should bang pretty good. Gonna actually have to work over here again because it's an F-250 and it's kind of big. Yep, gathering up all the goodies. Yeah. I definitely have the matching mids and high amp that goes with this, but the point of this video is how quickly you can get some good sound in your ride by leaving the factory mids and highs just the way they are. I mean, they can always use an upgrade, but some of these factory mids and highs these days aren't that bad. Throw a little bit of low end in, and that's all you really need. That's what's really missing from these stock systems is good low end. So although this will be a little bit unbalanced, probably, it's still gonna be just right. It's got 6.5s, 4,000 watt amp is gonna be cruising, and eventually we're gonna go back into this thing and we'll upgrade the mids and highs and do everything right. But right now, quick, easy bass, tapping in, and actually this is gonna be his first taste of real bass of his own. I don't even know if he's ever had a real system before. So we'll get this going, see how quickly I can knock it out, and get him on the road so he can enjoy it. It's a work truck anyways. And with that said, let's go grab some subs. Start thinking about getting started over here. Yep. That's some hand-me-downs right there. Some good hand-me-downs. Oh, it ain't as light as it looks. These 6.5s ain't playing. It's not that bad with two people, but it's a little long and a little heavy. There we go. So these are just the basics. Just a few things we need to get the project started. Like I said, I want to do more in the future for them, but we just want to get our first little taste of bass, quick, easy bass, I know I have a lot of cable sitting here for 1 amp and a couple of subs, but I'm gonna overdo the power just a little bit, so when I do upgrade him, he'll be ready to go. I won't have to do it twice. I have a few things to do before I can even think about running the first wire, such as opening up the hood and seeing what's going on. I don't know how dirty it is. I don't know how clean it is. I'm gonna have to pull the back seat apart a little bit. The bottom half, maybe even take the whole seat out. Well, the shocks are shot. Gonna have to get him a new set of shocks. You know what we do at SMD HQ when your shocks are shot? I'll give you guys about 10 seconds to guess. Guess one of the first things I want to do is pull this sub out, the factory sub. So technically I don't really need to pull these seats out for a 1 amp install, but I just recently did it in my own truck. I know where all the bolts are. It's really easy, and it'll give me a little bit more elbow room to work around in here. Pull it time. They're both together or open. So this is what we're looking at. 6.5 inch B2 audios. They used to be in my truck. Now they're going to a new fresh home. And we got a audio control ep.1. Might be a little bit too much, but we'll back it down and get it just right. You guys probably saw this on a previous video of mine where I tested this. It did amazing. So this thing is actually putting out a lot of power. Just got to find a place to put that inside the cab. We'll get that plug coming off the factory amp. We need to tame it down just a little bit. One of the cleanest high-low converters on the market, period. Getting ready to start running some power cable from the batteries back to the back, and well, the engine compartment is just a little dirty. It's a work truck. I don't expect everybody to ride around being able to eat off their engine compartment, but this one's pretty dirty. It's not super disgusting, but it's work truck dirty, and I don't really want to work in that, so we're gonna give it a quick little spray off, make it look halfway decent, and then I'll dive in and start running some wires. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys feel me or not, but when I'm working, I don't like to put brand new stuff over the top of dirt. Okay, that looks much better. It's not perfect, it's still a 10-year-old work truck, but it's a lot nicer than what it was, and I feel a little bit more comfortable working in here now. The prep work always takes the longest. All right, we got all that stuff out of the way. Join me for my next video as we really get down to business. And with that, I'm out of here for right now.